Happy might be the #1 player in the world and the strongest player in the world and is sitting on the throne of the ELO for a very long time. But 120 is the most successful player of the year. He made more prize money than anyone else with all the show matches that Happy is not playing anymore. For whatever reason. We don't know! Oh. I was about to say 120 is playing Lich Lamau. No. Happy in the blue, 120 in the red. We have the classic start. Happy with Lich and Ghouls. 120 on the other side with Ted Fiends. So, Northern Isles. A very, very cool change for the undeads is there is a tree line adjustment here. So you can put the graveyard here for the first time without effing up your architecture. And these barrack thing,
a player's
decoration thingies
attack.
here are gone. But yeah, that is minimal. But of course, 120 check this or notice this immediately that the tree lines are a little different. It is looking a little bit odd, huh? It is way open. This also means that the shop can fit here now. Well, usually you had to put the altar a bit forward and then put the shop here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Happy. Did you lose shape in the past 5 weeks? Or did you get even better, even on BNet? Happy is a force of nature in the Warcraft scene. Nobody really came close. Maybe Life on a good day, maybe Lynn on a very good day, and maybe 120 on the best day of the year. Did 120 prepare? He said it before, like tournaments without Happy, they don't feel that special no more. Now he got one, and he qualified early, and hopefully he comes with some new solutions here. Lich is usually designed to play tempo, can sometimes even try to expand, but I feel like that's not too popular at the moment. Overall game sound is loud. Adjusting. I felt the same, man. So hopefully this is a bit better now. Please keep giving feedback on the volume. 120. Pulling, creeping. Lich is level 2 already. That is okay. It's level 3 where the trouble starts. 120 has to find the mix of harassing and creeping, while Happy will be creeping. On some maps, maybe run into the undead base, but it feels like map 1 is you dip your big uncle toe in the water, right? To feel the temperature. That's what game 1 is about. What shape are you in? What ideas do you got? Which heroes do you pick?
A player's forces are under attack.
And what creep routes do you got? This is a solid read by 120. But it can't prevent level 3. That is 3 items already. Coil wasted. Happy wanted to make sure that the skeleton can't get the last hit. Invested in Nova, but he got plenty of mana left to use. In the meantime, though, guaranteed Unholy Aura, which is great. Sometimes you can end up on a level 1 DK. Oh, are we getting the ... Angeline will miss this game. So Wonder Brown first. Angeline next. How many dots? How many dots will we see? Well, if you're lagging out, you're lagging out, right? There's nothing you can really do about it. Drop by. Rare no dots. Yeah, Happy had 5 weeks basically to build tolerance for frustration. Items for 120, not that great. We have a pretty sick Lich inventory already that Happy just bought at the marketplace, right? If I saw this correctly. He had rings before, so he went to the thrift shop and exchanged this a little bit. Now the Lich is a monster. Oh, ghoul rotation looking fine. Happy wouldn't lose ghoul to the creeps, would he? 120, what's your new set of ideas? How did you spend the past 5 weeks? Did you not care about Undead Mirror at all because Happy wasn't in your tournaments? Or were you secretly crafting a strike of genius here as you did in the matchup versus Night Elf, where all of a sudden you are the one presenting a Frostworm into the equation? Lich roaming, but is not making any moves towards level 4. He's also not making any moves towards the base. Now Lich gets caught. Body block attempt maybe. 2026, year of body blocks confirmed. Music too loud.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sorry. Alrighty, going for the marketplace. Happy creeping in the meantime with the DK to get that sweet unholy aura as well. And the Lich is contesting and trying to steal. Shouldn't be allowed. 120 needs level 3. 1 kill necessary. Oh, this should be easy. Not really easy to prevent, but it's obvious what Happy is gonna do. 120 gets the Warlord with the Nova. Nice distraction, but that cost a lot of HP. Book of the Dead can be put to good use. Maybe now. Town Portal by 120. Damage on the Lich. The coil is too late and the Lich is alive. Wonder if he can stay there. Maybe with the Book of the Dead on, but you don't want to lose all your fiends, all your damage. So TP gone. Thank you, Thunderpaw.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Not ideal for 120, that's for sure. Wind of Mana stealing available. His Lich is now also pinned. We get the Crypt Lord once again. That's been his staple third hero for quite a while. Question, what is Happy doing? Is it Dark Ranger? Is it Crypt Lord as well?
Player's forces are under attack.
It is the Dark Ranger, huh? Impale versus Fiends, Silence versus Heroes. Supply-wise, Happy is slightly ahead. It has been the same, or a similar timing between the two. Happy again with the snipe. As so often, man, leaning into the Lich so much in Mirror. So when is the Ghoul push coming? Whose Lich is better? We got plus 20 on 120, not shabby at all. We got plus 15 on Happy, but no orb yet. Well, 120 got the orb already, and since Happy has to move back now, 120 can get the red spot. Potentially big item and a quick conversion to Banshees. I think this is like not unique, of course. We've seen something like this before, especially on Happy's side. But 120 going Banshees early is surely not to be expected. Hood of Cunning for even more damage. Good XP as well. There is a certain danger with Banshees. They can be a great help with Curse. They can be a great help with anti-magic shell first and foremost against Nova and Destroyer attacks. You can overbuild them. And then you lack the damage for all that damage mitigation there is. 120 doesn't want to fight. He invested into that transition and it's not paying off. Lumber is low on both sides. Leaving the bottom right-hand quadrant. Happy has nothing to creep here currently. The lab is gone. The red spot is gone. And 120 should be able to move away from the consumable camp, from the Tuskar camp. So the question is, who gets the big chunk of the upper left now? Banshee upgrade is done. We're gonna mine out Northern Isles, it seems like. Mine out, creep out. Lord Mortarius, thank you.
Players' forces are under attack.
Fiends versus Ghouls, Lich versus DK is always the battle between the two. Crypt Lord comes in, but there's not too many targets. 120 has the spot for a Destroyer if he wants to morph it. One of the statues is low already. Item on the ground, one of Illusion. Impale already in preparation for that next fight. Happy. He's alright with this, it seems. He has a lot of mana. And no Destroyer just yet. 120, a feed for free. The silence hits hard. The DK has no mana. I'm not too sure if this is the fight 120 wants to take because the Banshees, they are not here yet. He doesn't have the anti-magic. He doesn't have the curse. And the Crypt Lord is also stuck behind enemy lines. Happy's body block not coming through. There is another silence, but maybe a bit too late. Crypt Lord is soaking up a lot of damage, but there's still ghouls on the ground. Still so much damage against the core units, and 120 is not morphing Destroyers at all. It's only Happy. Where is 120's army? Why are there still ghouls? Is 120 not used to the tempo anymore? It seems relatively easy, to be honest, for Happy. And 120 then has to invest so much into the rebuild of Fiends. We get the body block. Nova, Invo Potion, the big Invo Potion. Gone at the surround. This gotta be game, maybe, if he keeps this close. Crypt Lord has Impale, lowering the damage. Lich level 3. We got a coil ready. Needs it soon, otherwise the Lich is gonna hit him with a Nova once the invul is done. Surprisingly, we're on even levels here. What were the big losses for Happy? Did I miss something? Because it felt like he gets 3 Fiends and he lost a few ghouls, but not all of them. Now he did eventually. 120 still in this. Important Nova level 2. But apart from that, Lich is ahead. DK is ahead. And the red spot must go to Happy. He saw the Temple of the Damned, so he's following this up with Curse and Anti-Magic. Can 120 find a way to strike before the Temple pays off? Possession, second attack upgrade. Happy now with the first attack upgrade. The fact that 120 is alive does surprise me quite a bit, I have to admit. More HP and more intelligence on the DK. And there's nothing left to creep anymore. One red spot each. Items fairly comparable. Big damage on the Lich. More tankiness on the DK of Happy, but then also added tankiness on the Crypt Lord. Who gets big invul potions now? Happy again. Happy is always investing into the safety, and he's also investing into more claws. Damage! Invul potions up. Dark Ranger gets some damage items now. Lich gets the extra HP. Interesting item distribution. As you know, Happy is only playing on Battle.net these days. He's not even the best undead on Battle.net, eh? Didn't that title go to Soul 8man recently? That's what I heard. Can we get Impale level 3? If yes, how? First defense upgrade. 120 is a unit tech ahead. Item, supply-wise, both are gearing up for 70. Both sold the altar. Both are doing exactly what's needed. Three invulns. He stole them all. He stole them all from the market. A little bit of scouting by 120. Is there any other difference? Can 120 then take care of every unit there is? Happy has no heal scrolls. Maybe he thinks because of anti-magic I don't need them. 1-0 breaking upkeep. We have 50 seconds till the next invuln. It could be that Happy just buys them and sells them again, just so 1-0 doesn't have them. But yes, 1-0 is an upkeep. He got the better tech. Happy no possession. This means the Banshees of 1-0 have a lot more mana. But it's again, shop control. I guess you have to resort to heal potions then. Happy with the shade, sees everything, and he sees that his opponent... Oh, what a scout, guys! 1-0 going for a cheeky late game expo. Make Happy come to him, but the scout is perfect. Is that the right call? Tier 3 expansion. 1-0 did this before. 4 claws on Happy. His inventory is always looking absurd. Full defense mode. That's what the big army is for. Now 1-0 investing into that base. 1-4 Banshees. I think that's a very nice number, especially with master training. I don't think you need that much more. Calm before the storm. Trying to drain some mana. Master training Banshees get a little bit more HP. Get definitely more mana. And Happy seems to respect this. Invul potion is available, but 1-0 doesn't have the gold for it right now. I think he must get this Invul potion. %. Happy will know the perfect time to strike. Or stall more and expand himself. And then what happens? Then we have another stalemate here. There is no stalemate breaker. It is the counter expansion. Happy ran into situations like this in the north a couple of times, trying to brute force a win. And 1-0 hung on, survived, won the game. Now we're all getting older and wiser and take things a little slower. Perfect time for you, everybody, let's be honest, to check if your Prime sub is available. The best way to support the stream with no extra cost for you. No ads, emotes, sub badges, all of that. Just one click away. We get a shop for the defense. No tower. Second defend upgrade. Happy also to ready master training. Otherwise, nothing's happening. This might give 1-0 the time to stock up on Invul potions.
Regular subs work 2 BTW.
Yeah, regular subs even better. Even better. Pseudo Affe also. Thank you.
Click why people happy.
0 creeps on the map. 0 incentive to move across. Except for 1-0 to get to the shop. And we got the timings down. Is that the moment? 1-0's expansion has paid off already. Happy's did not. Is this the little advantage he needs? Happy sees every movement, man. Every single movement. This shade gives it all away. At all times. So we're not pushing upkeep. We're not pushing without the third upgrades. Both have web. Happy has no burrow. But yeah, otherwise, very limited differences between them. It will be down to execution. Numbers wise, 4 Banshees versus 6. Happy is not building more. Okay. There was a kill. Happy has 2 destroyers. That's 5 supply. That might be the big difference. Double Dispel against potential curse. Maybe some Orb of Annihilation damage. Unemployed Athlete, thank you for the prime. Oh, the tension is crazy. The first big 80-80 fight between the 2 best undeads in the world in 50 days. Who gets the better position? Who has the better equipment? We got heal scrolls, man. I don't think you should underestimate heal scrolls. Three 2 upgrades. We could go 3-3. Yep, we're waiting for 3-3. Oh, Happy breaking upkeep. Anti-magic shade. I don't think I've ever seen this. They try to snipe each other's shades. I've never seen this before. That's funny.
A player's forces are under attack.
Are we pushing into this choke? No abominations to eat. Happy is higher supply. 1-0 also very low number, but 1,000 gold. He's not waiting for the next round. We are going for this possession. Almost, but gets out of it. Impale is nice, but the coils are there on both sides. 1-0 will have an upgrade advantage in a bit, but damn, the silence could disrupt everything with everything being clumped up. The destroyer will be caught here. Impale lovely as well. Big kill 1-0. That's finally the level 3, but he has to run a little bit at least. 2 units about to die. Keeps... Oh, the coil misses for 1-0. -1 fiend. Not too crazy in lumber, but some recovery necessary here. This wasn't a heal scroll. This wasn't a potion. This was not the final fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shade goes down. Oh, 2 ghouls against 3. Happy going 3-3 upgrades as well. We're looking for items here now. Did we buy anything? Not really. I can't see what's available. Ooh, main base is empty. Main base is empty and we're going for a 3rd. Same for Happy. He doesn't have the gold right now. Because Happy is in upkeep the entire time. Where's the button?
A town is under siege.
Oh, the call though. Can we respond with a ghoul on your own? One just sees that there's no expo coming. Is it just the... Yeah, just the destroyer. This will change Happy's position quite a bit. 7 Banshees versus 6. 1 Destro on each side. Is that the moment to fight? Triple Invo Potion on all sides. Let them fight, guys. Let them fight. Are we prepared for this one? We'll see about that. Impale, not bad. You have to eat through the anti-magic shield. First and foremost, physical damage is solid. Seems like the silence has a way bigger impact than the Impale for now, if everything is cluttered up with anti-magic. Will we see any possessions? Maybe. No, but the Nova is hitting hard. Silence always everywhere. 1-0 now with the beautiful Impale and the coil to keep the Crit Lord safe. Supply is neck and neck, but Happy lost a lot here so far, I would say. He came into this 10 food ahead, and now it's somewhat even. Reinforcements on both sides. 120 is not expanding on the left-hand side, and Happy is neither on the bottom right-hand side. So this fight will be a possession! Triple possession! He's trying to go for the Banshees! He's canceling almost all of them! Happy with possession, stealing 120's units. Will this work though? The supply is still on 120's side. He oftentimes takes a while to get into this series, but he's razor sharp on map 1 for now. But Happy is taking momentum. Lots and lots of burrow that he can't really see at the moment. Lich hurt. Statue almost full mana taken care of. Happy has burrow now as well. We have dust on Happy's side, but not on 120's side. Production is looking good. Can we go for another possession play? Maybe. Do we have the mana to reapply the anti-magic? Big reveal, potentially. Happy is not producing at the moment. He has no gold. He has no gold to rebuild units at the moment. And Happy is the one having to portal away from this. Maybe another Fiend. God damn. 120 holds his ground. The Expo was cancelled by one Fiend and one Ghoul who were not in this fight. He had to send the Fiend here to take care of a potential destroyer that was right there. What else we miss? We have 3 Invo potions still available. We used the heal pot. We used the heal scroll. 1 Banshee for free. The possession was freaking genius. 6,000 remaining. That's 10 minutes of mining. A little bit less here. 120 has to invest everything now, of course, into getting the army back up. Level-wise, very, very close to level 5 Lich. That will be the one meaningful level up that's left in this game. We do have a lower Banshee count now, so anti-magic will be rarer.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another shade dead. Crazy game 1. 30 minutes. Damn, have we waited a long time for this. Peek Undead Mirror. Can Happy close it out? He's again this defensive stance right before the choke. But it is another Invo potion for 120. It's also a mana potion. Seems like Mr. Necromancer 120 wants to go for the push.
A player's forces are under attack.
PCG Ben, thank you for the prime. Everybody is scouting constantly for any future expansions. Does Happy need heal scrolls? It doesn't seem like it. This is 4 more Banshees. 120 is trying to stack up on them. Higher DPS army by 120 for sure. 2 more Fiends, but what does it matter if they're getting nuked by Nova? We do have the Necropolis established, but no base. Cardgas Pipe. Cardgas Pipe from the shop, guys! The Archmage Aura. Additional mana regeneration on 120 for free for the rest of the game, but it's a big investment. Is it 600 gold? Oh, he's trying to lure Happy into a choke. This will not happen. He will not give him that. Happy is again in upkeep. Yeah, he wants to lure out Happy a little bit to then hit him with Impale big time. Oh, the cut gas pipe is so worth it, man. It's already worth it, I think. Tension is crazy. One mistake and it's over. Who's losing patience here? 1-0 expanding again, left hand side. Win condition started. I don't think Happy... Oh, he has the resource for it, but... It's only 84 food. Happy also not going higher, not going to 90. At the moment, I think he's wasting a lot of gold. I think 1-0 is doing the right thing here, guys. Just wait it out. We have the same situation. Oh, we brawl. Happy wants to distract from the fact that he's harassing the Expo. Maybe not a cancel. Happy in the blue and green. Will we see possessions again? This could be sick for the Impales. Hard to observe, of course. First destroyer down. 1-0 and Happy both losing quite a bit. Dark Ranger. Coil. Last second we got curses everywhere as there is no destroyer no more for the Dispel. Big drop in damage. Happy's Fiend Micro seems very fine. Oh, possession again, but cancelled. 84. Oh, did some go through? It looks like some went through again. And the skeletons are so good. The Impale, finally, he wasn't using a lot of mana for a long time. What can 1-0 do now? 20 food down. 20 food down. Maybe he was waiting for the Impale and then couldn't use it. Needs power of will and a miracle now. Happy killing one unit after the next. Opening the fight with the destroyer kill was superb. Trying to deflect the coil doesn't work. Level 4 finally. You can fast forward time. You can be inactive for 50 days. You can only grind and destroy people on BNet, and you return to the competition and you're still the best in the world, at least on map 1. Level 5 DK, GG. Damn, where did things fell apart so quickly? What was that moment in the fight where all of a sudden there were 20 food more? It's all about execution. Game plans are out there, and I also think with the third heroes, game plans are mostly out there. When it comes to heroes, I think there is a certain potential that 1-0 is sticking with Cryptlord the entire time. Happy can switch it up. He could also play Cryptlord. I would say the highest chance for 1-0 to switch a hero up is when he goes with Naga and Tempo play. If he thinks that's better than playing late game. Happy. Lich. Aggression. Onto the turtle, but the item already went to 1-0. Almost keeps him stuck there with the body block, but just a second too late. Hydra Manet is very efficient if you bring the poison to the ghoul, but that's not the case. And that's the first experience then for Happy as well. Nobody with expansions, nobody's trying fast expo anymore on Hammerfall, also rather hard for an undead. That is probably reserved for something like Tidehunters. With that Lich burst damage, it's very hard to contest camps. But it's all about delay. So far, the delay doesn't work that well as the second camp is given for free, plus claws. On this map, no marketplace, so the hero inventories will look a little tamer. Or one of these guys is super extremely lucky, then you can still pimp the heroes into oblivion. But the longer you keep the Lich on level 1, the better it is for the overall game. The Lich is a snowball hero. The higher the level, the more mana. Smart to creep here. The more mana, the more damage, the more damage, the more creep speed. Is it now harass still? Ghouls in position. Hospital here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Really? You steal the item here? Happy's gonna be busy for a little bit with the rock golem. He's sniping the Makrura. What an interesting play by 1-0. Going super far into Happy territory to steal XP there. He would be fine by donating the TP away, right? If he's getting caught with the fiends now. And it is a Naga.
A player's forces are
That's why they call me the prophet, everybody. 1-0 is the only undead in the world playing Naga. Mid-game control with Frost Arrow and then burst damage with Fork Lightning. Of course, very, very squishy. This creep route is absurd. This is just evasion and trying to make it hard for Happy to find him here. Coil ready. Lich is level 3 with again Mantle and Claws and Boots, dude. Holy. At the moment, Happy is not committing anything. 1-0 has to commit the town portal because the Nova will hit him in his second. Despite the invuln and the TP, he loses the DK. Oof. 70 seconds without the first hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
He wanted to run out of range. But the Lich has boots, man. You can't run from him. And now the healer and main supporter is benched for 70 seconds. No progress for level 2 Coil. Too easy. Too easy for Happy. Of course you want to play things risky. 1-0 probably believed that the movement speed was enough and he could get out of Nova range, but brother, Nova range quite good.
Forces are under attack.
And yeah, you might be slowed down, but there's also boots. Heal potion against the nuke. DK back. Progress on the Naga, but let's be honest, from all 6 heroes that will be on the field, Naga is least important. Damage is very good. Boulder, okay, but it's only level 1 Fork Lightning. That just tickles. From level 2 on, Fork Lightning gets good. Happy tried to send a statement. Use his map control to take the rock golem away. One of the biggest items on the map. But 1-0 will not allow this. Tech-wise, 1-0 is done.
Forces are under attack.
Upgrade coming. Always a little bit of a tier 3 advantage for 1-0. But Lich is close to 4. DK is making progress as well. With that Naga build, like the reason for the Naga build is like high tempo, high velocity, high burst, right? And then at your tempo timing at the beginning of tier 2, you are running face first into a roadblock. The late game is on Happy's side. He knows it. He doesn't have to force the issue. It's down to 1-0 to create trouble. At least we get the level 2. Criplot by Happy. Feels like against the Naga, I don't need silence. Super early tempo, respecting the burst damage of Fork Lightning. This is a little higher than Impale damage-wise. Doesn't have the crowd control aspect of it. Book of the Dead, rather useless. And 120 wants to expand. Really? Okay, atypical, but Happy doesn't scout right now.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think this timing is rather new. It's a different timing than last game as well, right? Where he went for Temple first. For the past 2 years, these guys, it was always the same template, right? We meet each other on tier 3. You got the Frenzy Ghouls, I got the Destroyers from 120 perspective. And we fight, and I take the initiative because I kill your ghouls. This series has a lot of different elements at the early tier 3 stages. Mana Stone. Way, way better than the Book of the Dead that Happy got. "25 seconds.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did he scout this expo? He just knows, right? Because if this is not happening, 120 would look for a push. Because that's his timing now. Guess it's just game sense. We have no tower here just yet, but expo is up. So Happy has to respond. He did respond already in a way by going Banshees. 1-1 upgrade in the way.
Player's forces are under
Happy's
attack.
army is bigger. And he has the casters. No burrow on either side. Can we fortify this? I don't think Happy is in a position to counter-expand. He's trying to north. And then we have a similar-ish timing to what we had on Northern Isles, just that 120 has no Banshees. But he did the Banshee tech last time. He didn't have Banshees per se. Freakzilla, thank you.
Top 2 players in the world. Let's go.
Hell yeah. On even food. Lich level 4. Dangerous. Cryptlord close to 3. Also dangerous. And now we wait. Two invo potions versus 1. Oh. Happy ready. Last fight. 120 lost a bit. More in the beginning. A lot about momentum. He gave up on the Banshees for this game, huh? 6 Fiends versus 3. It's a lot more about physical damage. Plus the 2 Destroyers to get rid of Curse. Those are the adjustments, huh? More Dispel against Curse. More physical damage. Whoa! That's a German Destroyer bust! No statue on the ground. Is one coming? Oh, okay, it is coming. Who got the better start to the fight? Trying to take out the Banshees, but the coil is right there. Naga, of course, very exposed, but she's the one carrying the big invul. Should be safe for now. Destroyer by Happy. Almost new. Gets a little bit of heal. Is down now. All the Fiends are hurt. And the statue is getting caught. He's saving that position. No burrow for 120 either. The Nova is so disruptive, and Happy's impaled. A dream. 63 food, but dropping all these Fiends. So hurt. Banshees empty. About the hero levels is kinda samey. Does 120 win this somehow with magnificent fighting spirit? I don't think so, man. It's one Fiend after the next. The AoE is tearing 120 apart. What an invite this was. all turret fiends at one spot to catch the cold. You get spiked. Info potion saves the heroes for now. Naga! 1-2-0 takes a beating here, dude. The AoE rotation is just gorgeous. It's just perfect. The uptime's so sick. And Happy's Expo is up. This was the win condition for 1-0. What's the win condition now? (3-3-3) versus 4-3-3. No invul on Happy, but he can wait for that. 1-0 has the left-hand side shop. This is a game changer. On Northern Isles, there was only one shop available. Now we got two. We still hold the Mana Stone. Okay, I was about to say, interesting that the Mana Stone is on the Naga, but she's the one that doesn't have full mana, so making use of that passive regen that the Mana Stone gives you makes sense. 3 attack upgrades. Next timing, 4-1-0. The Fiends, 3-1 versus Happy's 2-0. Oh wait, 3 and... No, that's the 2-0 finishing, right? Yeah. So 2 upgrades more, but Banshees. This time, 6 Fiends versus 6. 3 Destroyers. And again, late arrival of the statues. We reapply anti-magic shield. Are we going for the Acolytes here, it looks like? Sending units late into the fight. This one! A way better opening for 1-0. Catches the Fiend right away. There was Coil a little bit too late here. Happy is mortal. And 1-0, losing a Destroyer here. Can he take care of all the Fiends? Impale was good, not brilliant. He still gets the fights though. Both players on Blight for the extra regen. Happy is losing more than before. We have a heal scroll still. We got triple invul. 1-0. You need more, my man. You need more. Currently, there's no production at 700 gold. Everything about the micro. Another Destroyer. So expensive. Still in the game for now. There we go. Another Destroyer falling. 1-0 is losing all momentum. The reinforcements are simply arriving way faster. The DK in trouble now. You might want to use the Invul Potion, but hey, that's it. Heal Scroll never ever used really in this fight, despite the AoE, despite the Impale, despite the Nova. And the Burst is not enough. 1,000 gold on 1-0, man. 1,200. He's just simply not using his resources. Maybe he gave up at some point in the fight already because it didn't look too great and it wasn't the momentum shift that he was looking for. But Happy shows the world that even after 6 weeks on BNet, he is still the GOAT of this game. And it's not like the game's... Game 1 was super close. It's not that the strategy is essentially not working. I think he got caught with his pants down in the middle of map 2. And he somewhat fumbled the timing on map 1. But otherwise, I think this is working.
Players' forces are under attack.
Some extra variety, maybe. We'll see. DK goes for the Shadow Priest. This cannot be stolen. Ben, thank you for the sub. I think the big change here is, compared to their usual mirror matches, that Happy is Happy smartened up. And he's not giving 1-0 the Ghoul versus Destroyer fights without a condition anymore. So we have an Expo, we have a Banshee transition behind this.
The town is under siege.
And 1-0 then tried also to switch third heroes to counter Happy's counter with the Crypt Lord. But unfortunately, Happy had the counter to the counter by playing his own Crypt Lord. And then at some point, you're running out of options as 1-0. It's just, at some point, it's just about execution. And then there's one player that's clearly the best in the world.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, is it Groundhog Day?
Player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 Lich, Mantle, Claws, Gloves. Same as Hammerfall. And then you got this damage machine, man. 1-0 has this new-ish game plan of taking experience off of Happy's side. Again, sees the value in longevity, somewhere at tier 3.
Under siege.
But Happy takes the consumable, easy to creep at the beginning of the shop. Scouts there. Lich, of course, second. Well, not of course. This time, no Naga.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again, the amount of time he buys here by distracting the skeletons so the skeletons can't be part of the creep, and the normal damage is missing against the medium armor. This is seconds. Seconds ramping up, eh? But okay, 1-0 gets the level 3 DK. The DK didn't die this time. And we still got the replenishment potion. Thank you, Yang Fang, for the 39. Keeps the Scroll of the Beast. So far, no Temple of the Damned. This looks like, so far, the best 1-0 game, I would say. But Happy reads them. Happy reads them good. Is there a chance to kill the Ogre? Oh, I don't think so. The Ogre doesn't behave. And 1-0 gets punished. Just when I said it's the best situation, boom, there's a Nova. Might even be a Shockwave. And then we have to pull back. We have to wait for the statue. You can't be exposed to level 2 Nova. Happy didn't gain anything here. Except that he disrupted 1-0's game plan. Happy, of course, undeniably best Warcraft gamer, right? But 1-0 came into this with an exclamation mark. The top 2 at GCC 4. Winner of the Triumph tournament yesterday. In a final over life. So on paper, he's the best of the rest. Boom, 2-0.
Player's forces are under attack.
Invis Lich. Look at that. A play you would not see on 1-0. Checks, okay. Still there. Still there. Can contest this later. 2 targets for Invislich. Where's he going for? What's he going for? Oh, that's a guaranteed kill if he wants to expose himself.
Are under attack.
Boink. So simple. So simple, so effective. In the meantime, DK is leveling. Scourge Bone Times. Solid-ish. Oh, we got another Invis potion. Jesus! Oh no, 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 no! The big XP gone. He's an entire level ahead. On the first hero, on the second hero. Level 7 Ogre Lord killed by Happy. This is too big. This is too big. And of course he's gonna get the next Ogre Lord as well. Dude, the tempo, the rhythm, the flow chart is just there, man. And of course, every move like this is increasingly frustrating for 1-0. Is there a way to catch up? Happy's side of the map is almost empty. Plus 12. Okay, Crypt Lord with Immolation. Not bad. Not great, but also not bad. Takes a long time. So I feel like the difference is 1-0 is trying to delay Happy's creeping in the early game, and it doesn't really matter, right? Like, he's unable to stop level 3 with what he does. Then in the mid game and early late game, Happy is trying to delay the creeping of 1-0, and he succeeds every time he tries. That's the difference. 3-3-2 versus 4-3-3. Big experience lead. Big value lead. Heal scroll, invuln, town portal, DK cards. Oh, you don't want to TP away here. I also have to say, not a fan at all of the frost armor in this matchup. By 1-0. I totally get it. Against the orc, against the night elf, against knights. But in this matchup, when it's all about fiends, do you really need the extra armor? Not sure. Both sides have a temple. Book of the Dead. Okay, but will the Crypt Lord be punished for it? Close! Town portal swapped and the Crypt Lord is alive. But the big damage, 1-0 though, took care of a couple of ghouls, and we have a big bank on him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lumber a bit low. First Banshee's coming. 1-1 upgrade. Happy 2-1 in the works. Also big bank. So Happy's ahead in XP. Slightly ahead in tech. And of course, it's time for the shade again. God damn, I hate this unit, but in Happy's hands, it's so effective. No counter shade just yet, huh?
A player's forces are under attack.
Shade. He sees what's up. We have a very similar situation that he had on Northern Isles, with the exception that we have 2 shops again. So you don't have to contest the middle, but the map is empty. What's the server situation? We're playing on War 3 Champions, and War 3 Champions has a tool called Ping Equalizer. Both players have the very same ping. Expo check. Nope. Good. Happy Expo. 1-0 is kind of blind, isn't he? But at least he's muscling up. Trying to contest. Is that 70 already? Is he pushing into Happy's base, really? Again, we have the situation that Happy knows everything and 1-0 knows nothing. Really? Lich? 50% needs the coil, gets the coil. We take this fight in Happy's base. Very nice impale, but who gets the early kill? So far, 1-0 by taking care of the ghouls. That's easy. Low HP. What's the Fiend situation? 6 versus 4. There is more damage. For now at least, but so many skeletons as well. 1-0 again. Not able to save his Fiends. This time he is. No burrow to save them. Cryptlord has to turn around and lean in, get some damage in, and is getting the kill. So far, so good. 1-0. But the reinforcements are, of course, here instantly, while for 1-0 that is not the case, and Happy is expanding on the right-hand side as well. If he just simply survives the fight, he will win this game. 1-0 under so much pressure. Dark Ranger, trouble. Fiends, trouble. Yet another Invo potion for the Destroy. Oh, Lich! Also Invo already. Needs a coil ASAP. Was stopped by something. So the Lich is still hurt. A little bit of a reposition necessary here. Another Destroyer gone and the supply swings back. Where's the coil? Impale to stop the damage. Lich healthy again. Where is the damage now? Neck and neck fight. This is the mirror match that we expected. 1-0. Looks like he has to run away here now soon. Or will he continue to contest this? If only he had one ghoul on the right-hand side. Happy always stopped 1-0's third base on Northern Isles. This is not the same here. One lousy ghoul. If he knew this. Fiend advantage 1-0. Destroyer advantage 1-0. And now he knows. Wah, wah, wah. One Invo potion each. The webs are solid. But now we have to crack this nut. Oh, Happy on summons. Nutcracker. And it looks like we got ourselves a series, everybody. It looks like we have ourselves a series. 1-0 now with the Acolyte. Keeping Happy pressed in the base. Is this the first map in 7 weeks that 1-0 is able to take off of Happy? Very conservative, staying at 50. The first bigger tier 3 fight is always going to 1-0 because he takes care of these ghouls so quickly. And now he's trying to get the high ground. Counter high ground. I like that 1-0 is constantly trying to position himself in front of chokes. So Impale should always be ready for exactly that. And some small little steals to drain a few resources. And if it's just one Banshee, statue heal you up again. Mana is essentially free.
A player's forces are under attack.
scouting is crazy, right? Yeah. I think scouting and knowledge is just the big difference this series. And of course, converting information into opportunity. Always important to keep the Banshee count in mind. The more Banshee, the lower the army damage. Again, he doesn't scout anything, man. We are buying all the time necessary for that expansion right hand side, but this would only make a difference if Happy would not expand. But he is.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again, I want to point back to Northern Isles. 120 was in the leading position, goes for the third base. Happy kills it with a ghoul. A ghoul that you really don't need in this situation. Like for 120, it doesn't matter if he has 300 lumber or 400 lumber, but it matters if we're on even gold mines or not. It is stressful. There is a lot to think about. You don't want to slip 1 second because Happy tears you apart if you do. Now he knows. It's a little bit too late, but at least he knows. And this is another Invo potion stolen from Happy's shop. But Happy is muscling up an attack as well. He did build ziggurats, but he never upgraded the tower. Are we just on summoning everything? I think we have to. What else are you supposed to do? He's trying to backstep this? Okay. Against the high ground. Against the blight. This is not... Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. He left his perfect high ground position. He has to engage this now. Oh, damn. What a wasted opportunity. He's not selling this. He's not even trading the expo, really. And he's not trying to interrupt. He has to own this fight now. Hardcore. Hardcore. Impale. Amazing, though. There's still an anti-magic. We need follow-ups. Level 4 on the lich for 120. Fiend dead. No, Destroyer dead. There is a backup, though. Always the first target. Dark Ranger almost dead. Coil ready. He's trying to keep this Destroyer in the fight for as long as possible. The Orb of Annihilation is great, but Happy knows he got the damage done that he needed. Nova into the back. One Banshee falls on Happy's side. Somehow he got this one too. And the ghouls was dealt with. Multitasking Happy just better. And Happy will be in position here as well. He's so fast. Every decision is the right one. Every move is the correct one. And there's so much missed chance if you're up here on the high ground. Maybe with the Crypt Lord again. Impale, big chance. Oh, the coil and the anti-magic. So nice. So nice. Fiend and curses are everywhere, but once again 120 is down in supply big time. The impales are getting better. Hail Mary onto the DK. Invo potion swap, and I don't think you can do this on the other side. Or can you? We have one more nuke in him, maybe. Heal score 120. Invuln over. DK dead. The first big move here, but what about the lich? What about the lich? What about the lich? Invo potion ready. Coil ready. Is this the moment for 120? Against the high ground, against the miss. Crypt Lord level 4. No revive. The DK is still missing. Statue in the back, looking good. He's trying to get the Acolyte through to the Tavern. Barkeeper, serve me. Serve me. And then the DK will be back in no time. 120, retreating. Two Fiends on a silver platter. The supply is neck and neck, but Happy has the gold mine, and 120 is out of gold. Oh, Oh no, DK, because he didn't have the resources. Now he does. The shade is still there. And he gets him back. No mana, of course. 50%. Chances for 1-0 getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. DK is not bringing in too much, we have to say. But is there enough damage? We're going for the creepy silence! Prevents the coil! The coil was ready, but the silence was online. And now you don't have your big tank no more. And you don't have your big damage dealer no more. And you also have no chance no more. Happy with the 3-0. Add 1 to the win streak. I think 1-0 is starting to play better than before, but it's not enough. We are on Shattered Exile. Ooh, that's brave. Both want the Water Elemental at the bottom. By the way, shout out War 3 Champions. I missed the icon indicator. I missed my last hit log on F9. All the features KK doesn't have. Shout out. And as long as Lich can't take any spots, it's a win for 1-0. Stop the Lich progress.
A player's forces are under attack.
For as long as you can. Any last hitters? It'd be so sick. Happy's never, ever, ever gonna allow that. Never. Uh-oh. Focus. Don't lose the DK again. On level 1 it would be okay, but not only is a hero kill stopping you from leveling, it also boosts the enemy hero, right? Which is basically a green camp on level 1.
A player's forces are under
Happy
attack.
plays is a little more aggressive now. That his Lich is stuck on 1. He's also very hurt. Deny. Slow projectile speed of a fiend. And that's level 2 now. But the chip damage is good, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Body block necessary.
A player's forces are
That
under
requires
attack.
a ritual dagger on both sides now. But Happy has one. And with that, he can stay on the map. He's healing while being active. DK has to move all the way back to the shop, sacrifice something. Your enemy is creeping. No healing. Really? Really? Yeah, that's a lot of momentum now, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
0 XP. But also no level 3 on the other side. He had to fight a long time. Oh, the replenishment. The replenishment is so good. How does he always also have the item he needs at any given time, man? Okay, time for 1-0 to catch up. This is an uncontested shop again for Happy. Probably illusions or something now. It should be very good to track your enemy movement. And that's why you call me the prophet, boys.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy so far. Quite a bit in a league of his own. He still has to face Sock and Life in this group stage, and then of course the playoffs. Let's be honest, very likely grand final. Okay! Statement Nova 1-0. Big steal. Ghoul's hurt. And he claims the rest of the camp for himself. Patrice, thank you for the 7 months. Don't act like this is something unusual. Nah, I make these predictions all the time. Usually I brag less about it.
The player's forces are under attack.
Tier 3 is done. Are we getting Crypt Lord again? We're waiting for some gold. We're waiting for the next Ziggurat. This lines up very nicely. Happy gets Boots of Kel'Thuzad, would be a solid presence for another Dark Ranger. But of course, he could make adjustments as well and go Crypt Lord again.
The player's forces are under attack.
It would probably be amazing for the mental game to just get 1 or 2 maps here. To send a sign to the other players, hey guys, this guy can bleed. He's human after all.
Player's forces are under attack.
We don't have a third hero yet, which is a bit worrying. We're taking this fight beforehand. No level 3 on 1-2-0, one of the biggest power spikes available in the early and mid game. Seriously? Oh, he has something at the tavern and snare the fiend for free. Oh, damn. And now the Dark Ranger is coming in, but for both. They're not fighting each other in the middle. 1-2-0 needs help desperately. Destroyer upgrade only now started. There is no web yet. Destroyer ready for 1-2-0. Maybe that morph can do something. Belt of Giant Strength, alright. For the first time we have an identical hero situation. Just the order has changed. Interesting Dark Ranger move. Happy respects the Destro. Still 2 ghouls available. That was a sweet save as well.
A player's forces
Shattered
are under
Exile is a
attack.
big map with lots to creep. Do you keep track of your enemy? Do you make the right moves? Are you exposing yourself too much to creep jacks? Not just yet. Dark Rangers have both a little bit of a damage boost. Both get big red spot items now. Wand of the Wind. Okay. Didn't even see what 1-2-0's item was.
Player's forces are under attack.
Both have their main heroes on level 3. Both have silence available, but only one has skeletons available. Nova hits nicely. The Crypt Lord shall not do the job no more. Damage is solid. Lots of hero focus on Happy. Usually this would to be punished by unit kills, but it doesn't look that way. Now it looks that way. Destroyer falls for it though. There was no silence even, just saving lots of mana here, and the DK. Wait, he's just chasing! It's just dead! No TP usage. He kills the Dark Ranger in the process. He needs another one. Lich somehow Both liches. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Things went sideways. Big time. Started to go sideways with the end snare on the Fiend, and from there on out, 1-0, never able to catch up again. Are you moving where?
A player's forces are under attack.
And the strats, like the hero and unit combos are always the same, right? Like not even necessarily exactly the same. Sometimes Naga, sometimes Crypt Lord, sometimes Banshees. So 1-0 is trying to switch it up a lot. Also, sometimes instant harass, sometimes creeping, you know. He's changing the rhythm pretty much every game. But Happy just finds a new beat and dances to that rhythm. On 1-0 is great.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we go to the left hand side. We got a DK level 2 now. A couple of years ago, 1-0 tried to steal creeps away with coils. That doesn't matter. He at least gave up on that. Happy again, Ghoul Scout sees this coming. And yeah, good luck, man. The DK is kind of blocked, isn't he? Oh no. That's a TP at best. The punishment is crazy, dude. Ghoul Scout tracks the movement. Lich is in position. Ghoul is in position. Town Portal forced. No effect, really. Happy is always at the perfect spot. Always where he needs to be. Always with option also. Like, this has to work now. This has to do some damage, it seems. Efficiency is nuts. Next kill is level 3. Is the skeleton level 3? Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. Ah, deny. Ooh, with level 2 Nova, he can put up a big fight.
Player's forces are under attack.
He got it now, and he will punish him the entire time. I don't even know sometimes why Happy is even teching. Why is he building units? Isn't all he need a Lich?
Player's forces are under attack.
Running out of superlatives here. And Happy also makes it look so easy. Like, it's oftentimes not that he's body blocking for 10 seconds and getting 5 surrounds in a row. It's just very core things. Mana management, map position, scouting. Scouting all the time.
The player's forces are under attack.
Killing an inner fire polar furberg takes quite a bit now with only piercing damage. Desperately waiting for that statue to arrive finally. Oh, 1-0 struggles against creeps now. Can anybody tell me what the... Like, why frost armor? Isn't that just wasted Nova potential? Does he really think, like, the extra armor of a frost armor is preventing so many kills that it's worth it? Oh. Not a fan of this, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, there are some good reasons for it. Damage mitigation, ghoul slow. Ay, 12. What does the ping graph say? Nothing extraordinary, really. It's relatively stable. We have the Dark Rangers once again. No Banshees. We have given up on that apparently. On both sides. I think this is with the Dark Ranger more or less Happy's comfort zone. Maybe it's the level, the learning of 1-2-0 of this series that the Cryptlord times are over. We are indeed going back to the Dark Ranger, but there's a 1 level difference. We pretty much play by the book now. No dives into bases, no Banshees. No cheeky expo attempts so far. Lich is looking fantastic though, if it's still alive. Because there's, a DK far in the back. This is usually 1-2-0's timing, man. This is where he shines. The Fiend focus fire against the ghouls, but Happy has learned to put the ghouls in the back and in the base. And sacrifice them only when it's necessary. We have lots of damage already on the Lich, lots on the Dark Ranger. Everything healthy for Happy. Big Nova. He finds these targets so effortlessly, man. You have 2 units clumped up. Okay, boom. But this was a lot of ghouls used. Needs lumber now. 120 pushes into upkeep. He has to get something done now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Now we retreat. Without the Crypt Lord, are we brave enough to go into bases? Lich damage is even. And there's no level 4 Lich on Happy for that level 2 Dark Ritual. Bit all of in position for the Dark Ranger. Huge Dispel. DR 50%. Coil onto the Fiend as the Dark Ranger is quite a bit tankier. Fiend for a Fiend. 1-for-1 trade. Now we go into upkeep for Happy because he has to with, of course, also the base advantage here. Saves by 120. Really, really good. But where's the damage now? Oh, damn that Nova. Double kill, level 4, and watch Happy dominate now. Or is he losing all the Fiends? With the level 4, I trust. Dark Ritual on cooldown, but this is way more Fiend kills than I thought. 120 also with the level 4. Finally, Dark Ritual for him could deny some XP, maybe. Well, I say watch him dominate, watch him lose, maybe rather. Invo potion ready. Do we have another Nova? No, we don't. It's not the dominance. No. But Happy is still super fine. He gets another Destro. 5 food gone. No expo behind this. We did rebuild. But given that 120 had a supply lead starting this skirmish, and now it's even, guess who won it again? Dark Ritual on cooldown both sides. I'm gonna keep track of the usage of Dark Ritual. We don't have that skeleton difference anymore. So they are the same level. Relatively even now. 120 drops back to 50 food. No more taxes. So we are once again in one of these late game situations. 120 looked really good up until some scouting errors in these situations. Looks like he wants to end this. Another push into upkeep. Happy sees it. And in 120 in Happy space, no scout. Banshees will still take some time. Happy attack ritual on cooldown again. Funny. This looks like an all-in then. He's not following into a Banshee transition. 1-1 upgrades against 1-2-2-1. Last chance 1-0 to claim a map here. Very last chance. Everything that's attackable is after this little choke here. Oh, Hail Mary, but Happy was ready. Oh, was he ready with that coil at the perfect time. Dark Ranger safe, and Happy is the one getting the kills here to start things off. 1-0 still supply lead. Fiends are starting to fall though. That hero focus, was that too much burst? It is a lot of hero focus. Lich is getting the kills. DK is getting the potion. But the Dark Ranger will fall, huh? Oh, the coil misses! The win streak is in jeopardy! The win streak might end here. Happy stemming against the defeat, fighting for every map as if his life depends on it, of course. Oh, that coil misses too! God damn it! If Happy survives this, he's truly not mortal. Dark Ranger down. DK in trouble. Also down. 1-0. He puts his name on the board on map 5. Happy! That's what you get for playing on Battle.net the entire time! Damn, I did not think this would work, man. This looked desperate almost.